What up, you guys? It is Monet, and welcome back to another video.
All I do is adore you all of the time. I'd like to. I'd like to.
I need to start changing shirts whenever I double film. Like, what? But, today I thought I'd talk to you guys about my 2018 goals for Booktube and just reading in general. As you guys know, I'm kind of new to the Booktube community. My channel was kind of like all over the place once I first started, and it's kind of funny just because it's like you go back and you're just like, Ashley, what were you doing? And to be honest, I don't know. Like I said, I'm back home, and so I can be as loud as I want, as obnoxious as I want, and no one can come knocking on my dorm door talking about something. Can you please be quiet? So I am here living my best life, and it's awesome. So I'm just gonna hop right on into it. I'm gonna do like reading goals and then like kind of like Booktube goals as well. And I didn't write anything down, so I probably should have done that. I'm still learning the YouTube game, guys. I'm sorry. So my first goal for reading goal for 2018 is just to read more classics / fairy tales. And the reason why I say / fairy tales, even though they are classics, is just because when I think of Alice in Wonderland, like, I know it's a classic, but I think more of fairy tale just because, I don't know, it just seems young, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, that's just how I think of them. So I just want to read more classics. Now, the only time that I read classics is for like school, and sometimes those classics can be terrible. Or either it's not bad, but because you have to read it and it's for school, you automatically presume that it's terrible, even though it's fine. So I just personally want to like just, I guess, like broaden my reading maybe, and just read more classics, because I do enjoy them when I'm able to like actually just read them and not have to do book reports or anything like that on them. So in fairy tales too, if you will, like, I love me some fairy tale retellings, and this is why I said fairy tales instead of just classics, because I love fairy tale retellings, but I've never actually read the origin stories, you know? Like, I love me a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but I've never read Beauty and the Beast or seen the film. I need to watch that. I have nothing to do today. I'm gonna watch Beauty and the Beast. But it's just one of those things, like, I just feel like if I'm a big fan of fairy tale retellings, I might be an even bigger fan of the origin stories and the original stories, and, you know, I'm gonna try to read more of those things, because all that's on my shelf is kind of fantasy, and that's fine. I just want to be a more well-rounded reader, if you will. The second reading goal that I have is to read more poetry. I hate poetry with a deep, dark, burning passion. Like, I can't stand poetry. It is not that, it is mainly because when I took the EOGs and when I took like AP final exams or just AP classes in general, it's like they chose the most difficult, the most boring, and the most like weird poems. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it also seems like they chose like good poetry, but picked the worst part in that poem or something. Like, I don't know. So my whole perception of poetry was confusing, boring, and annoying. That's how I look at poetry. But then, like, I started reading Milk and Honey, I guess, and like The Princess Saves Herself in this one, kind of like the, I guess, like modern poetry. And, you know, I realized that not all poetry is terrible. And then I started reading more poetry, and I realized that I like the more darker side of poetry, but also modern poetry is fine as well. And I also realized that I actually do like Shakespeare. It's just that I don't like doing reports and having to figure out why he chose blue curtains to give this character instead of having, you know, a white curtain to hang in his room. Like, I don't know, maybe he just liked blue. But, I don't know, I just feel like I just need to be a more well-rounded reader 2018, and I'm going to try, and just incorporate more of those things. Also, I kind of want to read more mangas and more graphic novels and more comic books, because I love me some superheroes. So I don't know how come I don't have a lot of comic books on my shelves. I used to just go to the library and just read them in the section because they're really quick, you know what I'm saying? But I want to have some more on my shelf. And I also need to I'm starting back reading like my Naruto series, like my Naruto mangas, and they're so good. And I don't know, I just want to read some more mangas, you know, and just more things like that. The next reading goal that I have is to finish series. Now, I'm terrible at finishing series in a timely manner, or just finishing them in general. Like, the only series that I think that I fully gotten through was House of Night, and it's kind of weird. Like, I haven't finished the Lunar Chronicles, and I'm shaming myself. I haven't finished the Lunar Chronicles. I haven't finished Vampire Academy. I haven't finished Bloodlines, even though I love those series to death. Like, I will recommend those series in a heartbeat, but I haven't finished them. And that's what's like, I'm kind of like, are you serious right now, Ashley? Like, I'm looking at my shelf, I'm trying to see, what else haven't I finished? The Fifth Wave series I haven't finished. Oh my gosh. No, there's a reason why I haven't finished it in bones. There's a reason for that. Yeah, so I just need to finish series and do better, honestly. My next goal is to participate in a readathon. Now, I'm new to Booktube, so I do want to participate in a readathon. I want to do more readathons. I want to participate in some. I've never participated in a readathon before. So I want to participate in at least 5 next year. 5 readathons. And I want at least 2 of them, maybe 3, 2... No, I want 2 of them to be like a 24-hour one. And then the next one be like, the other 3 to be like a week-long thing. And that's kind of what I want. Just because I feel like I just need to participate more in the Booktube community, and I feel like, and I don't know, it also just seems like fun, you know what I'm saying? It seems like fun. One of my Booktube goals is to try to upload at least twice a week. So, because I kind of want to start uploading twice a week, just because my schedule for next semester is very doable. Like, I have 1 class on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11, so I'm going to be up. So I have nothing better to do. So why not try to help expand my YouTube channel and create enjoyable content, and also just document what I'm reading, you know what I'm saying? So I also want to do like a weekly like reading vlog. Another Booktube reading goal, I guess, for me could be to like get at least 40 subscribers next year. I feel like that's a doable number, because personally, like, my YouTube channel is growing really slow, and I mean, that's chill, that's fine. And honestly, it's just giving me more time to like, what fell? Oh, it's just giving me more time to get myself together and situated on YouTube. So, I mean, I feel like that's a decent goal. 40 subscribers, maybe? I don't know. If we're talking about that. And then, like, the final goal that I'm thinking about doing, but I feel like I need a bigger channel to do this, but also at the same time, I kind of don't care. I want to do it anyway. And it's kind of like, do my own, like, little, I guess, like, book club thing. I don't know. And what I'm basically going to be doing is, I have this jar here, and it has, like, different things in this jar. So, like, you open, in each month, I want to have, like, a book of the month. So, I'll be reading that book, and then we could talk about it. We talk about that book. It can be, like, a read-along. Ooh, Ashley Monet's reading log. Okay, so we can do that. So, like, for example, there we go. And I just pick one, and it has, like, different things on them. So, it says, a book set during Christmas. So, obviously, that book would probably have to be What a Light by J. Asher, because I don't have any other Christmas book. So, that would be the book of the month. And I can do, like, a reading thing for that. I don't know. To kind of, like, interact with you guys, and you guys could read along. And also, and I feel like how I'm going to do that is, you know, like, people don't really comment on my videos, but I feel like a good way to, like, interact with you guys would be to, before a month ends, pick a thing and read it to you guys and just leave it there. And then if someone comments or whatever, they can suggest a book for this challenge, and if I'm down, I will pick that book. It's a way to get you guys, like, I guess, interacting, if you will, and also just to see, like, what kind of books you guys want me, like, what, also get better book recommendations for me as well. Another goal that I have is to get my TBR down. Now, like I said in previous videos, I was in a reading slump, and I just went out and I started just buying, like, a shit ton of books, but I wasn't reading them. And so basically most of my shelf, like before you could just pick a book off my shelf and odds are I read it. Well, now you pick a book off my shelf and odds are I have not read it. And I don't necessarily like that. So that's kind of why you see me reading a lot of like older books. It's just because like I'm trying to get like this situated. So yeah, goal for 2018 is get most of these books read. Like honestly, like just get some of them read, Ashley. Like it's not that hard. It's not that difficult. Just read them. So that's basically what I'm doing, and that is my goals for 2018. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to keep seeing content like this, please subscribe down below and comment down below. Yeah, comment down below. I don't know, some of your goals for 2018 as far as reading or not reading. Like it could be related to anything. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
All I do is adore you all of the time. I'd like to